So guys, I'm so sorry for the glitch that has happened. Because I was actually doing my schoolwork. Now that I'm done with everything, now I can just stream as long as I want. I mean, especially that I have a computer at my home, but I'm probably gonna have to do NFL draft at 7. Commentating. Now I'm gonna use Hyena, but there is a special weather statement for a few miles north of Tulsa, Miami, and Bartlesville. Severe thunderstorm warning near Fort Smith, Springdale, and I'm pretty sure Rogers, which I'm pretty sure somebody said they were there before. That they were near there and they had a storm before. For miles northwest of Parmalee, Todd County, South Dakota, Conquerors reports rain of 1.31 inches at 9 a.m. Eastern. 24-hour rainfall. That was right whenever I had to go and get my work. Um, that's when I probably got it done. Now I got it done like 9:15. 9:15 took 5 minutes for me to reconnect. However, it took so gosh darn long that I felt like taking a nap because of how long it loaded. Where can be your friend too? Hazel, Hazel, Hazel. You trying to be a bossy baby today? Are you a boss baby from the movie? You're a boss baby. You're a boss baby and I'm Uriah. You be the baby and I'll be the papa. No, you better stop that right now. No, no, stop that. Stop that. Stop working.
No. Oh, that's not.
It's not gonna work. So, alright. I'm back. Well, I'm on east of Pierre Regional Airport, Hodges County, South Dakota. An ASOS reports rain of 1.21 inches at 7:53 Eastern. An ASOS station KPIR Pierre Municipal Airport. 24-hour total ending at 7 a.m. / 8 a.m. Eastern. The time I started streaming at that time. Special representative for Northeastern Wilson, Northern Labette, Neosho, Woodson, and Allen counties. 1 mile north of Norton County, Kansas, and AWAS reports fog of 0.25 miles at 8:31 Eastern. KNRN reports quarter-mile visibility in fog in Norton County, Kansas. Public reports rain of 2.25 inches at 8:30 Eastern. 24-hour rainfall report of 2.25 inches. And finally, 4 miles south of Bartley, Red Bill County, Nebraska. Public reports rain of 1.41 inches at 8:20 Eastern. 24-hour rainfall report of 1.41 inches near 4 miles south of Bartley in Red Willow County. Yeah, that's the National Forest Service Goodland for the reports. Hang on. Let me see. Okay, there's some mornings. It expires 2 expires in 19 minutes, 1 expires in 4. Okay, good, because as long as these storms can die out, I can end stream. Yeah, I know.
Gotta get in that hole, or you're not gonna get better. No. Then go get it.
This is for Antlers, Clinton Lake State Park, Tuscalahoma, Stanley, Nashoba, Kasoma, Dunbar, Eubanks, Darwin, Finley, Della, Sardis, Cloudy, Kellon, Kiamnachi, Moyers, Janos, Snow, Albion, and Antlers. This is not tornado possible, but tornado watch does remain in effect until noon. Or Southeastern Oklahoma, and maybe even parts of Texas. I don't know. That's for Latimer, Pittsburgh, and Peshmantaha counties. Huge warning. This time. So Benton, Crawford, and Washington counties in Arkansas. And Haskell, McIntosh, Sequoia, Adair, LaFleur, Cherokee, and Muskogee counties in Oklahoma. Severe thunderstorms were located along Atlantic, staying from 2 miles northwest of Watts, 2 miles west of Stillwell, 3 miles southwest of Brushy Lake State Park, 2 miles east of Briartown. So, considerable tree damage this time. Interstate 40 in Arkansas between mile markers 0 and 2. Interstate 40. I said, so guys, let me read it out. Interstate 40 in Arkansas between mile markers 0 and 2, and then use severe thunderstorm warning. Yeah, Interstate 40 in Oklahoma between mile markers 273 and 328. And then finally, Interstate 49 between mile markers 58 and between mile markers 60 and 82. Also, the locations that are towns or cities include Fort Smith, a very populated area, Fayetteville, a very populated area, Arkansas University, Rogers, a very populated area, Tukwila, Sallisaw, Stingler, Natural Dam, Farmington, Muldrow, Chaunceytown, Cave Springs, Lincoln, Roland, Prairie Grove, Lowell, Cedarville, Stillwell, Salem Springs, Van Buren, Springdale, and Fort Smith. They need to take shelter. Because this is intense thunderstorm wind damage is happening with this. So that can produce either brief tornadoes, and this is why it's tornado possible. So this is why the bottom of the screen is orange. Oh no, now we're moving to 2 warnings. Moving to 2 warnings now, and there's still 1 tornado possible. Now there were only 2. Let's hope we can get this storm to downgrade so that I can have break time for the second wave of storms that's going to happen across Iowa, Illinois, and Wisconsin, Michigan, and very northern Indiana soon. And then we'll move on to Saturday, which is way more intense. A chance of a moderate risk. It's actually going to be considered by the National Weather Service. They're saying it could be the strongest storm of all year. Yes, all year. This is going to be the strongest storm so far on Saturday. So it's going to be a big day for meteorologists. So if you're another meteorologist like me, and you're in that risk area, bundle up because you got to get ready. Sunday will also be a severe weather threat, same as today. And then Monday should downgrade to the slight, and then we can finally probably get a break. It'll be for usually only the plains. So this is right now in Oklahoma, tornado possible. Oh, there's a new warning. For Sebastian, Haskell, and LaFleur, is it tornado possible? Yep, it is. Across the same line. For Fort Smith, Potoo, Barling, Greenwood, Wakulla, Havener, Arcoma, Spiro, Panama, Hackett, Hartford, Bonanza, I meant to say, Bakoshi, Midland, Cameron, Vanchawi, Kyoto, Huntington, Howe, Weister, Arcoma, Havener, Barling, and Potu. Also, Interstate 5. I never rephrase that. My grammar sucks. Interstate 548 between mile markers 9 and 4. So remain on alert for possible tornadoes. Tornadoes can develop quickly from severe thunderstorms. If you spot a tornado, go at once into a basement or small central room in a sturdy structure. You got 2 tornado possibles. There's only one that probably isn't. That's the one for Lattimore, Pittsburgh, and Pushmataha. Yeah, that's not, but it's still kind of dangerous. Because the damage threat is considerable, which is the whole entire reason why I think we might have 4 warnings. Yep, Benton, Crawford, Washington. Here we go. Storms are back. And again, another tornado possible. This time, same line that's having intense storms right now. At 9:31 Eastern, severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from near Town to 2 miles southwest of Farmington to 4 miles north of Short. You're short. Moving northeast at 45 miles per hour. It can get as high as 60 miles per hour, maybe even 70 for the highest. So locations in this will include Fayetteville, Rogers, Natural Dam, Arkansas University, Fayetteville, Farmington, Town, Greenland, Chester, Lee Creek, War Eagle, Brentwood, Springdale, Mountainburg, Lowell, Elkins, West Fork, Winslow, Blackburn, Hobbs State Park, Double Den State Park, and then finally Lake Fort Smith and Interstate 49 between mile markers 32 and 83. So again, remain alert for a possible tornado. We got 3 tornado possibles. Most of these are now for Arkansas, mostly. And we have a considerable damage threat. However, all of these should have orange tack on it. You may be asking, oh, why, Uriah? This is due to the fact that the one for Pittsburgh, Oklahoma right now is not tornado possible whatsoever. It has a considerable damage threat with it. So now we have one for Benton, Crawford, Washington, and they'll end in 41 minutes, so it's going to be brief. Sebastian, Haskell, LaFleur's storm will last a little bit longer. It's also tornado possible. There's also a storm for Lattimore, Pittsburgh, and Pushmataha, which has considerable damage, but is not tornado possible. Finally, this one's tornado possible, but it's about to expire as well. Same as Pittsburgh's. It's for Benton, Crawford, Washington, Adair, Cherokee, Haskell, LaFleur, McIntosh, Muskogee, and Sequoia. In Arkansas or Oklahoma. 3 counties in Arkansas. The first 3 for Benton, Crawford, Washington, Arkansas. And then Adair, Cherokee, Haskell, LaFleur, McIntosh, Muskogee, and Sequoia in Oklahoma. It should be the new version of hockey, right? What? Isn't it basically just hockey? Yeah. Just how to play hockey. It's just little kids playing with wands, playing with something about fire. Woo! Probably extension of the over mornings. We're tied 3 for Oklahoma, 3. Okay, I hear you. So all the way south to this morning. This is near Pittsburgh, near the city of Antlers and Lane. And pretty much it kind of has rotation, but not really as well. Producing a blanket of storms in central Oklahoma. There should be a severe danger warning for central Oklahoma right now. They should probably issue one near the city of Adams. That would be great. Just looks so much like that. A dire, I meant. For PT.2, Greenwood, and Barling, from a severe danger warning. Along of Sallisaw, Van 69 at, I don't know how to say that, it's a tribe village. Fort Smith, Van Buren, Barrowing, Greenwood, Alma, Stigler, Stillwell, Prairie Grove, Silewarg, Springdale, Fayetteville, Arkansas University, Prairie Grove, Low, some town about, Bentonville, Rogers, and more. Then finally went for Springdale, Fayetteville, Prairie Grove, Arkansas University, a few miles north of Alma, and a few miles south of Pear Ridge, Bentonville, Bella Vista, and Oralville. Probably, I don't know. That's like 5 miles east of that. I need more salt in my drink. How much sweetener is not enough? Oh, sorry, I just poured too much. Hang on. Okay. Alright. Mesoschedule discussion for Minneapolis. See what they have to say. There's some urgent flight reports, but not that. Alright. So this is going to be a mesoscale discussion valid until 2 a.m. Eastern, surprisingly. I don't know why. But this is concerning severe thunderstorm watch 136 for Nebraska and Kansas. And maybe trying to eke into parts of Iowa, South Dakota, and Minnesota. The severe risk is gradually diminishing for one storm. So this doesn't mean the upper storm is the true. This storm is the bad. The storm in Oklahoma is probably the true. It's going to be like this all day. We don't know what's going to happen 7 o'clock. That's what all of us really focusing on. Frost advisory expressed for Adams, Allen, DeKalb, Elkhart, Huntington, LaGrange, Noble, Northern Kentucky, Southern Kentucky, Steuben, Wells, and Whiteley, Indiana, and Branch, Cass, Hillsdale, St. Joseph, Michigan. I've also went to Branch County before for a Michigan State game against Maryland. We got hammered. And Allen, Defiance, Fulton, Henry, Paulding, Putnam, Van Wert, and Williams, Ohio. I can tell that's true because we have 50-degree temperatures outside already, and it's only the morning. And we have 50 degrees temperature outside. Probably gonna get more hotter. Probably just gonna get 58 or 60 or something. But Saturday over here, 70 to 80s. Gosh, gonna be a wonderful weekend if you like sports. Because have fun being sweaty. Elevated wildfire potential today for all of Upper Michigan. Only accept Kinawa County. This is all for Northern Michigan except for Keweenaw County due to a combination of gusty winds and very dry conditions. For Alger, Baraga, Central Chippewa, Delta, Dickinson, Eastern Mackinac, Gogebic, Houghton, Iron, Luce, Mackinac Island, Boys Blanc Island, Marquette, the Marquette University, Marquette Golden Eagles. No, not that, but Northern Michigan University, Menominee County, Northern Schoolcraft County, Ontonagon, Southeastern Chippewa, Southern Houghton, Southern Schoolcraft, Western Chippewa, and Western Mackinac counties until 8 p.m. Not that long from now. That's only about 11 to 10:30 hours away. When I say 10:30, I mean like 30 minutes. 30 minutes and 10 hours away, or 11 hours away from that to end. Special weather estimate for Wheeler and Garfield County through 10 Eastern. However, that storm is dying down. There was some storms overnight there. There was some storms that happened overnight over there. But they did keep a severe thunderstorm watch last night for Frontier and Hayes. That was the last of the storm yesterday, continuing today. From the cap that formed last night near the Red River, near Texas and Oklahoma, that's going to move all the way towards Arkansas, Missouri, eventually towards Iowa, Illinois, where we have that threat. It'll move towards Iowa and Illinois, and then it'll move northeast towards Indiana, northern Indiana, very northern, Wisconsin, and northern Michigan. Probably the first storm that they've ever had. This is only due to that Canada's cold front can't even come back. So they have a 5% chance of severe weather on Saturday. So they're not getting the worst threat. They're just gonna probably get marginal. If I fall from Shrek's away thumb. No, don't send me to. Oh my gosh. Don't send me to that page. Enhanced risk for Iowa today. Flood warning extended for Martin River near Nevada, Missouri. That'll be until the 28th at 3:30. That'll be 2 days. And then flood warning extended for Little Osage River of Fulton, Kansas, until 3 days at 2:32 Eastern. So overnight on Sunday. Eastern Miami, Lynn, and Cass and Bates County, in Missouri, are moving east right now. So those storms should be the future severe thunderstorm warnings we get at around 7 o'clock. So here's how I'm going to do the severe weather outbreak along with the NFL draft today. So first we're going to put at the top, it'll be caption. So at caption, that'll show how much warnings we have. And in the middle of commercial breaks, we'll do coverage of severe weather. While the next draft picks are at the bottom, we'll show a scrolling NFL draft page about the draft picks, which first will be the Bills along with the Patriots and more, even though there could be trades eventually. Hopefully the Colts actually get a pick. This draft order will continue for the same order it was at the beginning, from worst to best. From worst to best. The Vikings got a whole lot of trades, though. They don't deserve another pick. No. Alright, new outlook just got issued. So we got a new enhanced risk. It's for Kansas, Missouri, Iowa, and Nebraska. So that's for Kansas City, Omaha, Lincoln, Des Moines, and Overland Park. And Missouri, Nebraska, Iowa, Kansas. The slight risk is for Dallas, Texas, Fort Worth, Texas, Tulsa, Oklahoma. Right now is where that is. Arlington, Texas, and Plano, Texas. And then finally, the marginal risk for San Antonio, Texas, Austin, Texas, St. Louis, Missouri, Madison, Wisconsin, Shreveport, Louisiana. The tornado outlook for today whatsoever, the 10% hash risk, the main focus area for EF2 or EF5 tornadoes possibility. It's for Kansas City, Missouri, Omaha, Nebraska, Des Moines, Iowa, Overland Park, Kansas, and Kansas City, Kansas. That's the same area for 10%. There's 5% is for Dallas, Texas, Tulsa, Oklahoma, Arlington, Texas, Plano, Texas, and Lincoln, Nebraska. And the 2% tornado risk is for Fort Worth, Texas, St. Louis, Missouri, Lincoln, Little Rock, Arkansas, Cedar Rapids, Iowa, and Waco, Texas. Damaging wind graphic is not that much today. We're really just worrying about hail, but whatsoever. This wind threat is only for Dallas, Texas, Fort Worth, Texas, Kansas City, Missouri, Omaha, Nebraska, and Tulsa, Oklahoma. Then 5% for San Antonio, Texas, Austin, Texas, St. Louis, Missouri, Madison, Wisconsin, and Shreveport, Louisiana. Hopefully, the San Antonio Brahmas can actually host the game because that rain's going to bring them a lot of trouble hosting other UFL games. Yeah, I think are they playing against the Stallions or something? I don't know. They beat Michigan and the Panthers last week. It was a pretty fun game to watch. Now the hail is really strong today. We got 30% chance of severe weather for Kansas City, Missouri, Omaha, Nebraska, Lincoln, Nebraska, Overland Park, Kansas, and Kansas City, Kansas. Whatsoever, I'm worried that watch parties in Kansas on the NFL draft today are gonna have trouble watching the NFL draft if that severe weather just kicks in. And think if there's a tornado or strong hail pounding there, and then people are just gonna go freak out in Kansas City's watch party. Yeah, would not like that. Just watch it at home if you're in Kansas City. If you have a weather radio watching that NFL draft, you'll be fine because you'll get alerted anyway. The significant severe hash risk is for Dallas, Texas, Fort Worth, Texas, Kansas City, Missouri, Omaha, Nebraska, and Tulsa, Oklahoma. Even though Oklahoma, Nebraska, Texas is really just for right now's outbreak. Kansas City and Kansas City still has a lot of time. Like the 30% has a lot of time to go because that's around 7 o'clock. 15% risk of severe weather today for Dallas, Texas, Fort Worth, Texas, Tulsa, Oklahoma, Arlington, Texas, and Plano, Texas for the hail risk. And finally, the 5% risk for San Antonio, Texas, Austin, Texas, St. Louis, Missouri, Madison, Wisconsin, and Shreveport, Louisiana. For some reason, the National Weather Service is not trying to issue San Antonio. They issue San Antonio, but they're not trying to do San Angelo for some reason. They don't like San Angelo. So additional thunderstorm development will be possible today farther southwest into Texas in association with weak height falls on the southern fringe of the ejecting mid-level trough. The 2Z forward sounding showed only a weak cap, so the slide has been expanded to the southwest to account for large hail wind damage potential today. Storms will likely weaken by this evening as weak height rises commence and the remnant dry line begins to retreat to the west. Thank you, Thompson Dyer. The clouds' rain will slow the northeasternward progress of this warm sector and the northwest. Why can I pronounce words? Northward advection of the overturned air mass in Oklahoma. Oh my gosh. What just happened? Air mass in Oklahoma will potentially impact the breadth and quality of the unstable warm sector this afternoon. Assuming sufficient recovery during the day, there will be a window of opportunity for tornadic supercells along the dry line this afternoon or evening, starting in northeast Kansas, southeast Nebraska, and splitting into northwest Missouri and southwest Iowa. ML Cape, the Middle Cape, or at above 20 kilograms, boundary layer dew points in the mid-60s, and sufficiently long holographs with low-level holograph curvature, effective bulk shear in excess of 50 kilometers, an effective throw of 230 millitus or solitus, suggests the potential of a couple of strong tornadoes with any persistent, semi-discrete supercells. Isolated and very large hail will probably be in excess of 2 inches in diameter will also be possible, while the potential for a few damaging wind gusts will accompany any upscale growth in line segments this evening. The eastern Oklahoma convection will likely persist through the day toward western Arkansas, with additional expansion of rain thunderstorm farther northeast into southwest central Missouri. Why can't I pronounce words? The Oklahoma-Arkansas portion of this convection will be the most likely to maintain access to the surface warm sector through the day, where a mix of Boeing segments or embedded supercells will be possible with all hazards. So mid-Missouri Valley to Texas Thursday night. A couple service pattern is evident this morning with a cyclone in northern Kansas. A trailing dry line or Pacific front into western Oklahoma and the eastern edge of the warm sector, demarcated by a warm front from eastern Oklahoma into eastern Kansas. An ongoing QLCS with occasional wind damage into tornado reports is moving across eastern Oklahoma now, near the warm front, with an area of rain cold overturned in Oklahoma in the wake of these storms. Farther north, the undisturbed protection of the warm sector extends across central Kansas. So we have a new survey that's going on right now in central Oklahoma for the storms that happened yesterday. Or some storms that happened 2 days ago there, though. Flood warning extends for Trinity River at Trinidad. Sorry, I got it mixed up. Texas until 2 days. No, a day. Tomorrow at 2 days at 12:30, so around midnight. Now there is nothing really going on with these warnings, so I'll just get okay. Probably an extension of what is about to expire on 10 a.m. She's eating a remote. I have no idea why this 5% hail threat is so close to me right now. Grand Island, Nebraska, yes. Grand Island surely has a risk. Yeah, I believe it. Oh my god. Well, you guys will either be in the marginal or the general thunder risk. But due to this severe weather threat dying down, you should not have any severe thunderstorms. Anything, just rain. Some lightning. Maybe a severe thunderstorm. There was a special weather statement for Montague County that started up all the storms. There's 3 warnings for Arkansas. For some reason, I just typed 84 by accident. Sorry. Moving to 3 warnings for both Oklahoma and Arkansas. Once for Arkansas, Oklahoma, once for Arkansas, once for Oklahoma. We have storm near Latimer, LaFleur, and Pushmataha. It's near Lake State Park. So this is penny side sail radar indicated, and damage to roofs can be possible. Not tornado possible, not even considerable, but still I'd watch out. Because this hail threat and wind threat is radar indicated, and it can get up to 60 miles per hour. There should be a lot of thunder in the areas I'm about to mention. Tallahassee, Octavia, Talladega State Park, Tuscaloosa. Tuscaloosa. That's near Texas, Arkansas, and Oklahoma's border. Kayamachi, Moose. I know. There's some names here that sound weird. It's from the villages that we used to have, that everybody used to see. We had the tribes back then, before we colonized it, and now there's some tribe names there, since there's a reservation for them. News in Honolulu, Albion, Clayton Lake State Park, Bengal, You're not the Cincinnati Bengals. Big Cedar, Whitesboro, and Summerfield. So those are areas with a 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts pretty strong near Damon, the Clayton, the Lake State Park. The Clayton Lake State Park. I would not disrespect the storm. Just okay, yeah, you're gonna have to watch it. So Fayetteville, Rogers, Natural Dam, Farmington, Tonkatal, Greenland, Chester, Lee Creek, War Eagle, Brentwood, Interstate 49, and mile markers 32 and 83 between. The Springdale, Mountainburg, Lobo, Arkansas University, Fayetteville, Elkins, West Fork, Winslow, Blackburn, Hawkeye Park, Dallas Dam State Park, and Lake Fort Smith. So that's a pretty strong storm. It's also tornado possible due to the intense line of wind right now. So this storm's pretty impressive. Again, this year's Thursday morning just got issued for Carroll, Crawford, Franklin, Madison, and Washington. So this is for Huntsville, Elkins, Chester, Hinesville, Cass, St. Paul, Forum, Windrose Springs State Park, Brentwood, Lake Fort Smith, Witcher, Interstate 49 between mile markers 32 and 42, Japton, Pendigrew, Aurora, Kingston, Rudd, Weasley, St. Paul, Winslow, and Mountainburg. So this is not tornado possible either, but you can get 75-inch hail and lower. Some storms are about to move north into probably Missouri. The strongest right now is near Springdale. So if you are in Springdale, Arkansas, please stay away from windows. Springdale's about to get extremely hammered by this. Extended tornado watch. Craig, Delaware, and Ottawa. So Craig, Delaware, and Ottawa counties, Oklahoma, are now extended into this tornado watch. So let me check the SPC and see what they have. Oh! Listen to this. Listen.
The National Weather Service in Tulsa has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Madison County in northwestern Arkansas, northern Franklin County in west central Arkansas, south central Carroll County in northwestern Arkansas, northeastern Crawford County in northwestern Arkansas, southeastern Washington County in northwestern Arkansas until 9:45 a.m. Central Daylight Time. At 9 a.m. Central Daylight Time, severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from 5 miles north of Wesley to near Chester, moving east at 40 miles per hour. Expected hazards include 60 miles per hour wind gusts. This is a radar-indicated threat. The following impacts are expected. Expect damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations in or near the path include Huntsville, Mount Hainburg, Elkins, Winslow, Chester, St. Paul, Hinesville, Wesley, Cass, Rudd, St. Paul, Kingston, Forum, Aurora, Withrow Springs State Park, Pettigrew, Brentwood, Japton, Lake Fort Smith, Ritter. This includes Interstate 49 between mile markers 32 and 42. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Start time is 9:02 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 9 a.m. at Drake Field in Fayetteville, a thunderstorm was reported. The temperature was 64, dew point 59, relative humidity 83%.
So you mean like the real tornado valley, like wherever there were more of the actual tornadoes. Kansas should be in tornado valley. They still have a lot of tornadoes off. They actually have a special weather statement that could come to them in the future. They're having rain that's exiting right now. They're under a severe thunderstorm watch right now for Nebraska, but it's about to expire since the threat's diminishing over there. shouldn't be any more warnings in Nebraska. So probably gonna diminish around like 11 a.m. Eastern. So we got like 40 minutes for that. Flood warning extends for Trinity River near Moss Bluff, Texas. Rip current statement for Bolivar Peninsula, Brazoria Islands, Gaveston Islands, Matagorda Islands, Texas until today at 10 Eastern. Flood warning continues for Sovereign Sulphur River near Cooper, Texas, until further notice. So they're not sending up a time. They're not going to, but it's still in effect. Flood warning extends for Kaskaskia River at Carlisle, Illinois. Remember covering that area until like 2 days at 2:27 Eastern. Bills need some help. The Bills need it. They're trading too much. Probably just trying to get Kool-Aid McKinstry. They're probably just trying to get Kool-Aid McKinstry. Special weather estimate for Stone and Berry counties through 10:30. Flood warning cancels for Wabash River at Lafayette and Wabash River at Covington, Indiana. Alright, we got a survey. Alright, ready, go. 30 miles northeast of Norris in Millette County, South Dakota. Contrast reports rain of 1.45 inches at 7 a.m. Eastern, 24-hour rainfall. 4 miles northwest of downtown Rapid City, Pennington County, South Dakota. Conquerors reports rain of 0.56 inches at 8 a.m. Eastern, 24-hour rainfall. 1 mile east of downtown Rapid City, Pennington County, South Dakota. Official National Weather Service reports rain of 1.10 inches at 8 a.m. Eastern, 24-hour rainfall. 7 miles north of Wood, Millette County, South Dakota. Conquerors reports rain of 0.80 inches at 8 a.m. Eastern, 24-hour rainfall. 1 mile northeast of downtown Rapid City, Pennington County, South Dakota. Conquerors reports rain of 0.94 inches at 8 a.m. Eastern, 24-hour rainfall. 9 miles north of Cedar Butte, Millette County, South Dakota. Conquerors reports rain of 0.67 inches at 8 a.m. Eastern, 24-hour rainfall. 4 miles northwest of Parmalee, Todd County, South Dakota. Conquerors reports rain of 1.31 inches at 9 a.m. Eastern, 24-hour rainfall. The time I started my schoolwork. 30 minutes before I got on the stream. 5 miles east-southeast of Elm Springs, Meade County, South Dakota. Train spotter reports hail of ping pong ball size, 1.50 inches at 7 p.m. Eastern. That was delayed though. Delayed report again. Oh yeah, these were on the 25th yesterday. 5 miles east-southeast of Elm Springs, Meade County, South Dakota. Train spotter reported rain of 1.76 inches at April 25th at 9:50 p.m. 8 miles northwest of Beetle, Bennett County, South Dakota. Conquerors reports rain of 0.90 inches at 8 a.m. Eastern, 24-hour rainfall. 2 miles southwest of Norris, Millette County, South Dakota. Conquerors reports rain of 0.69 inches. I do not like the number. At 9 a.m. Eastern, 24-hour rainfall. 4 miles west of downtown Rapid City, Pennington County, South Dakota. Conquerors reports rain of 0.95 inches at 7 a.m. Eastern, 24-hour rainfall. 2 miles southeast of downtown Rapid City, Pennington County, South Dakota. Conquerors reports rain of 0.75 inches at 9 a.m. Eastern, 24-hour rainfall. 12 miles northwest of White River, Millette County, South Dakota. Conquerors reports rain of 1.30 inches at 9 a.m. Eastern, 24-hour rainfall. And final report, finally, gosh golly, cheeses rise. Said cheese and rice. 2 miles west northwest of downtown Rapid City, Pennington County, South Dakota. Conquerors. First rate of 47 inches at 9 a.m. Eastern. 24-hour rainfall. Woo! Finally. Yeah, I had to clear my throat after that one. Flood warning suspended for Neosho River near Emporia, 3 miles northwest of that, Kansas, until tomorrow at 9:25 Eastern. So the morning tomorrow on a big outbreak. Norton County, Kansas. Public reports rain of 2.10 inches at 9:41 Eastern. Public report of 2.1 inches of rain at Norton as a 24-hour rainfall. In special weather statement was for Wilson, Labette, Neosho, Woodson, in Allen County. However, that will be allowed to expire. Has been allowed to expire for a while. Wichita's enhanced risk is probably going to end. Norton County, Kansas. Public reports rain of 2.10 inches at 9:41 Eastern. Public reports rain of 2.1 inches of rain in Norton as a 24-hour rainfall. Okay, maybe I just repeated that. I don't know. Just confused myself, basically. Hi, sisters. Hi, sisters. Hi, sisters. Hi, sisters. Alright, there's a storm that's about to enter Missouri, so I'm going to cover this again. There's a storm near Fayetteville, Springdale, Lowell, Prairie Grove, Arkansas University, I-9, Farmington, Lowell, Elm Springs, Rogers. There's also one for Huntsville. Just for Huntsville, Arkansas. These storms are about to head northeast, and that will attack areas like Springfield, Missouri. Those are areas that are under the bullet of storms today. So Greenwood, Pelletier. Does this count? Yeah, that counts. Barling, Oklahoma Interstate 9, Oklahoma Interstate 112, and U.S. Interstate 200, International Interstate 271. Barling, Greenwood, and the Fort Smith Airport. Those areas are under a pretty big severe thunderstorm with some rotation. Some pretty good rotation over there. Counts a lot onto that.
For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of the building. The severe thunderstorm warning for East Central Benton, Northern Crawford, and Washington counties will expire at 9:15 a.m. Central Daylight Time. The storms which prompted the warning have moved out of the area. Therefore, the warning will be allowed to expire.
So Ben Crawford, Washington storm. The one near Lake Fort Smith and Devil's Den State Park. The tornado possible storm has been allowed to expire. No tornadoes with it. Okay, guys, once we reach 1 hour, I'm probably going to have to end it. The reason why no tornadoes. If there's only 2 warnings and we wait about 5 minutes, then it's fine. We have a warning that's about to end, though.
Sebastian, Arkansas. A severe thunderstorm warning has been issued until 9:15 a.m. Central Daylight Time for the following counties in Arkansas. Benton.
We're going to go down to 3 warnings.
A severe thunderstorm warning has been issued until 9:45 a.m. Central Daylight Time for the following counties in Arkansas: Carroll, Crawford, Franklin, Madison, and Washington. The current time is 9:12 a.m. Central Daylight Time. At 9 a.m. at Drakefield and Fayetteville, a thunderstorm was...
One warning extends for Wabash River at Montezuma, Indiana, till tomorrow at 8 a.m. Eastern.
The wind was south at 12. The pressure was 29.8 inches and rising. Around Arkansas this hour, in the northwest regional airport, a thunderstorm was reported with a temperature of 62.
Rip current statement extends their time for Cameron Island, Kennedy Island, Willacy Island, Texas until tomorrow until 2 days at 8 a.m. Eastern.
It was cloudy with a temperature of 68. The wind was southwest at 5. At Harrison, it was
But we're canceling Weather Watch 137.
The wind was southeast at 8.
Yeah, so that's the tornado watch that will be allowed to expire. That was valid from 3:25 a.m. until 9 a.m.
In Tulsa, it was cloudy with a temperature of 62.
So it's just been canceled for Tulsa, McAllister, probably because of a replacement that will be for 2 more hours. So that threat did have a tornado threat that was very low, but the EF2 threat that meant that it was going to be very low. So PDS tornadoes very low, tornadoes are low as well. The severe wind whatsoever is moderate, and the 65 kilometer plus winds is low. The severe hail is moderate, and the 2+ inch hail is low. So.
In Fayetteville, a thunderstorm was reported. In Fort Smith, it was cloudy. The National Weather Service has issued tornado watch number 138.
Special weather statement's just been issued for a few miles south of Springfield, Missouri.
Conditions are favorable for severe weather, including tornadoes, in and close to the watch area. Persons in these areas should be alert for threatening weather conditions and listen for later statements and possible warnings. The National Weather Service in Tulsa has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Madison County in northwestern Arkansas, northern Franklin County in west central Arkansas, south central Carroll County in northwestern Arkansas, northeastern Crawford County in northwestern Arkansas, southeastern Washington County in northwestern Arkansas until 9 a.m. Central Daylight Time. At 9 a.m.
You have to be persistent. That's the only thing about storms. You have to be persistent about them. I believe these storms are about to move out of Oklahoma right now, so I think Oklahoma's probably going to be good for tonight. Unless there's more storms near Bartlesville, Tulsa, and Miami. But I'm not saying that to scare you or anything. But probably the threat's probably just going to diminish near Oklahoma until it moves towards Missouri, Arkansas, and it probably gonna either weaken or gain. I don't know. It's kind of in the middle of between. Oh my gosh, how much sneeze have I had today? And it's only like 10 a.m.? Wow.
Interstate 49 between mile markers 32 and 42. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. A severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 9:30 a.m. Central Daylight Time for Sebastian and northern Lafleur counties. At 9:04 a.m. Central Daylight Time, severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from Argoma to 4 miles east of Cameron to 2 miles north of Worcester, moving east at 45 miles per hour. Hazard, 60 miles per hour with gusts and any size hail. This is a radar-indicated threat. Impact, expects damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations in or near the path include Fort Smith, Porto. At 9:16 a.m. Central Daylight Time, Doppler radar indicated strong thunderstorms along a line extending from Chester to near Fort Smith Regional Airport. Movement was east at 35 miles per hour. Hazard, wind gusts up to 50 miles per hour. This is a radar-indicated threat. Impact, gusty winds could knock down small tree limbs and blow around unsecured objects. Locations in or near the path include Fort Smith, Van Buren, Ozark, Mount Tambor, Alma, Lavaca, Mulberry, Dyer, Altus, Rudy, Winterton Village, Fern, Fort Smith Regional Airport, Hewler, Concord, Jethro, Sheley, Turner's Bend, Vista, Seattle. This includes the following highways: Interstate 40 in Arkansas between mile markers 6 and 38. Interstate 540 between mile markers 1 and 3, in between mile markers 8 and 9. Interstate 49 between mile markers 22 and 32. If outdoors, consider seeking shelter inside a building. The Fayetteville, Arkansas Climate Summary is of 9 a.m., April 26, 2024. So far today, the low temperature has been 63 degrees. 0.24 inches of precipitation has fallen. Sunset tonight is at 8 p.m. Sunrise tomorrow is at 6:28 a.m. The current time is 9:18 a.m. Central Daylight Time. At 9 a.m. at Drake Field in Fayetteville, a thunderstorm was reported, reducing the visibility to 3/4 of a mile. The temperature was 63, dew point 59, relative humidity 87%. The wind was south at 12. The pressure was 29.88 inches and rising. Around Arkansas this hour, at the Northwest Arkansas Regional Airport, a thunderstorm was reported with a temperature of 62. The wind was southwest at 10. At Fort Smith, it was cloudy with a temperature of 60. The wind was northeast at 10. In Little Rock, it was cloudy with a temperature of 68. The wind was southwest at 5. At Harrison, it was cloudy with a temperature of 58. The wind was southeast at 8. In Hot Springs, light rain was falling with a temperature of 66. The wind was southeast at 5. Around the region, in Tulsa, it was cloudy with a temperature of 62. In Muskogee, light rain was falling with a temperature of 63. In McAllister, light rain was falling with a temperature of 65. In Springfield, a thunderstorm was reported with a temperature of 56. At Joplin, a thunderstorm was reported with a temperature of 64. And in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, it was partly sunny with a temperature of 75. Once again, in western Arkansas, temperatures were between 60 and 63 degrees. In Fayetteville, a thunderstorm was reported. In Fort Smith, it was cloudy. The forecast for the Fayetteville area, including much of the Arkansas Ozarks and adjacent counties of northeast Oklahoma. West of today, showers and thunderstorms, mainly this morning. Some thunderstorms may be severe this morning. Breezy with highs in the lower 70s. South winds 15 to 25 miles per hour with gusts up to 40 miles per hour. Chance of rain near 100%. Tonight, mostly cloudy. A chance of showers and thunderstorms, mainly in the evening. Breezy with lows in the lower 60s. South winds 20 to 25 miles per hour with gusts up to 40 miles per hour. Chance of rain 50%. Saturday, partly sunny with a chance of thunderstorms. A chance of showers in the morning, then showers likely in the afternoon. Highs in the upper 70s. South winds 15 to 20 miles per hour with gusts up to 35 miles per hour. Chance of rain 70%. Saturday night, mostly cloudy. A chance of showers and thunderstorms in the evening, then showers likely with a chance of thunderstorms after midnight. Some thunderstorms may be severe in the evening. Windy with lows in the lower 60s. South winds 20 to 30 miles per hour with gusts up to 45 miles per hour. Chance of rain 70%. Sunday, showers. A chance of thunderstorms in the morning, then thunderstorms likely in the afternoon. Breezy with highs in the lower 70s. South winds 20 to 25 miles per hour with gusts up to 45 miles per hour. Chance of rain 90%. Sunday night, mostly cloudy. Showers and thunderstorms likely, mainly in the evening. Lows in the upper 50s. Chance of rain 70%. Monday, partly sunny with a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms in the morning, then sunny with a chance of showers and thunderstorms in the afternoon. Highs in the upper 70s. Chance of rain 40%. Monday night, mostly clear with a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms. Lows in the upper 50s. Chance of rain 20%. Tuesday, sunny. A slight chance of showers and thunderstorms in the afternoon. Highs in the lower 80s. Chance of rain 20%. Tuesday night, mostly clear in the evening, then becoming mostly cloudy. A slight chance of showers and thunderstorms. Lows in the mid-60s. Chance of rain 20%. Wednesday, partly sunny. A chance of showers and thunderstorms in the afternoon. Highs in the upper 70s. Chance of rain 20%. Wednesday night, mostly cloudy with a chance of thunderstorms. A chance of showers. Lows in the lower 60s.
Think this is a serious question.
50%.
Did I give you your medicine?
Partly sunny with a chance
I don't
of
think I
showers
did I?
and thunderstorms. Highs in the mid-70s. Chance of rain 50%.
I don't think I laid one out there, but did I? Do you remember?
Radio station
Did I?
52
I did?
in Fayetteville, Arkansas.
No.
These broadcasts
You don't know?
originate from
Shit.
National Weather Service Forecast Office in Tulsa. Transmitting facilities are
Yeah.
located in
I don't remember either.
Arkansas and
Yeah, I don't
Fayetteville
remember.
and surrounding areas.
Alright.
The National Weather
Well, I don't
Service
remember.
has issued tornado
I think I might have
138
took my medicine. Yes, I did.
Quarter size and wind gusts
Alright.
up to 70 miles an
Alright,
hour
back
will
on.
be possible and close to the watch area. Average storm movement is expected to be to the east at
So what
45
storm just
miles
happened
an
up here?
hour.
We have 2 warnings for Sebastian, Haskell, LaFleur, and one for Latimer, LaFleur, and Pushman Hata. Those will be allowed to expire, so both of these are tornado possible. All I'm really caring about is this one with Carroll Crawford. It's gonna have to be tornado possible. So we have 1 warning left. Trust me. It's gonna be 1 severe tornado warning. And down this down to 1.
Remember, a tornado watch means conditions are favorable for severe weather, including tornadoes in and close to the watch area. Persons in these areas
Now we only have 1 warning for Arkansas. No, trust me, there's 3, like 3 minutes for the other one. So
National Weather Service has extended tornado watch number 138 until 8 a.m. Central Daylight Time for the following counties in the listening area: in Oklahoma, Creek, Okfuskee, Okmulgee, and Tulsa. Remember, a tornado watch means conditions are favorable for severe weather, including tornadoes in and close to the watch area. Persons in these areas should be alert for threatening weather conditions and listen for leaders.
yeah, so this one is for Huntsville, Elkins, Chester, Hinesville, Cass, St. Paul, Forum, Windrow, Springs State Park, Brentwood, Lake Fort Smith, Witter, Jopton, Pettigrew, Aurora, Kingston, Rudd, Wesley, St. Paul, Winslow, and Winslow in Mountain View, and Interstate 49 between mile markers 32 and 42. So this one has no threats on it. The hail threats are radar indicated. Hail size is 75 inches and lower. The wind threat is radar indicated, and it can get up to 60 miles per hour, so it's not really that serious of a wind gust. I mean, only the fact that it's 40 miles per hour can still be some wind. I'm really just more concerned about the hail on this storm near here. And there should not be any more rotation. There is no more rotation, but there is a cluster of thunder near Fort Smith, Arkansas. So that area should stay away from any electric circumstances that connect to the outdoors. Don't take shower or anything like that during that. Alright, I'll put it on there. For LaFleur, Oklahoma. This one's for Putty, Wister, Lake Wister State Park, Summerfield, Heavener, Howe, and Ogden. So, got 2 hours left.
The severe thunderstorm warning for southeastern Washington County is canceled. The storms were stopped at the ones that moved out of the warned area.
So, anywhere near the storm near Washington County, Arkansas, just got canceled.
28 a.m. Central Daylight Time.
It's moved out of the area, so I guess this new warning in Oklahoma Or the new warning in Arkansas might have just extended that.
3/4 of a mile, the temperature was 63. Dew point 59. Relative humidity 87%. The wind was south at 12. The pressure was 29.88 inches and rising. Around Arkansas this hour. At the Northwest Arkansas Regional Airport, a thunderstorm was reported with the
Alright, there is. We'll wait a few more minutes. Like, probably like 5 more minutes for another storm to come in. If there's 4 warnings, I stay. So, need some signs to see if I should stay or not. I need some signs.
The wind was southwest at 5. At Harrison, it was cloudy with a temperature of 58. The wind was southeast at 8. In Hot Springs, light rain was falling with a temperature of 66. The wind was southeast at 5. Around the region, in Tulsa, it was cloudy with a temperature of 62. In Muskogee, light rain was falling with a temperature of 63. In McAllister, light rain was falling with a temperature of 65. In Springfield, a thunderstorm was reported with a temperature of 56. At Joplin, a thunderstorm was reported with a temperature of 64.
There's some thunderstorms near Joplin, Missouri. So Joplin, Missouri, better watch out.
With a temperature of 75. Once again, in western Arkansas, temperatures were between.
If you're in Joplin, Missouri, you're not really having any severe thunderstorm rains. Maybe a special weather recipient, but however, some severe thunderstorms later.
It was cloudy.
There's some lightning popping good right now in Missouri, according to some people.
Number 138.
There is actually some thunder developing in Iowa. Could this be the new storm that's trying to form? I don't know. Could be.
Favorable for severe weather, including
St. Louis has nothing going on, yeah, but they'll get some soon.
persons in these areas should be
The
alert.
storm right now is going to move northeast towards St. Louis, and then Illinois, Wisconsin, then Michigan, and then it'll move towards Canada. Then recycle, and then it'll probably just continue. Then the part of the storm will recycle for Saturday's storm. There'll be a little blip, if you don't know what's Ryan Hall, a blip near northern Oklahoma that'll form near Kansas and be a very extensive wind damage, tornado threat storm. Could be. National Weather Service specifically said it could be. It specifically said there could be a tornado outbreak. That there would be dangerous conditions. So I'm not lying. I'm not giving you any fear. I am not a fear monger. I'm just saying that they just specifically described that it was going to be a big outbreak tomorrow. So it's going to be a big day tomorrow. Also, the NFL draft round 3. I'll stream that at the same time. So same thing as we're going to do today, tomorrow, and Sunday, if I can. Should have done it yesterday, though. Should have done it yesterday, though. Really disappointed that I couldn't do all those. It was kind of glitchy, though, so I couldn't just continue to stream, you know. Had the text already fit in there. Couldn't erase my hard work.
St. Paul, St. Paul, Kingston, Swan, Aurora, Westfield Springs State Park, Pettigrew, Chapton, Winter, Mud, Georgetown, Shreveport, Bigville, Alabama, Crosses, Combs, Lock. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of the building. The following is a summary of watches, warnings, and advisories in effect. The Fayetteville area, including much of the Arkansas Ozarks and adjacent counties of northeast Oklahoma, a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued until 9:30 a.m. Central Daylight Time for the following county: Sebastian, Arkansas. A severe thunderstorm warning has been issued until 9:15 a.m. Central Daylight Time for the following counties in Arkansas: Benton, Crawford, and Washington. A severe thunderstorm warning has been issued until 9:45 a.m. Central Daylight Time for the following counties in Arkansas: Carroll, Crawford, Franklin, Madison, and Washington. The current time is 9:33 a.m. Central Daylight Time. At 9 a.m. at Drake Field in Fayetteville, a thunderstorm was reported, reducing the visibility to 3/4 of a mile. The temperature was 63.
Some fog reported near Missouri. Wow. Rare.
The wind was south at 12. The pressure was 29.88 inches and rising.
There's some fog already in Missouri. Why are they saying this hour in a question mark? Why are you doing that? Stop saying that way, Martin. Stop programming it like that, Martin. I told you to stop doing that. Grrr, alpha wolf mode now. I'm the alpha, I'm the leader, I'm the one to trust. Just whatever it takes, we're in this pact for life. Woo! Woo! I'm the alpha, I'm the leader, I'm the one to trust. Trust together, whatever it takes, we're in this pact for life. Woo! We're wolves beyond the night. Is there any storms? Is there any storms? Is there any storms? Is there any storms? There is only 2 hours. Is Arkansas storm gonna expire? Once that expires, probably gonna end the stream. Yeah, LaFleur, Oklahoma, they really like your storm right now. I really like how this thing's trying to cause some damage. It's probably gonna go into Arkansas anyway. The final blanket of the storms that's right at the edge of Oklahoma is about to enter Arkansas, central Arkansas, eventually. Probably gonna head towards St. Louis eventually, then probably Champaign, Chicago, South Bend, and then Green Bay, Milwaukee, Kenosha, and then Grand Rapids, Lansing, and Flint. And then towards Toronto and Barrie, and London, Canada. If anybody watches the streams from here, probably like nobody though. But I'm just gonna say that anyway.
Severe thunderstorm warning for Sebastian and northern Florida counties will expire at 9:30 a.m. Central Daylight.
Sebastian and Northern LaFleur. Oh, it already did.
Therefore, the warning will be allowed to expire. However, gusty winds to 50 miles per hour are still possible with these thunderstorms. A tornado watch remains in effect until 11 a.m. Central Daylight Time for southeastern Oklahoma. The severe thunderstorm warning for southeastern Washington County is canceled. The storms which prompted the warning have moved out of the warned area. Therefore, the warning has been canceled. A severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 9:45 a.m. Central Daylight Time for Madison, northern Franklin, South Central Carroll, and northeastern Crawford counties. At 9:27 a.m. Central Daylight Time, severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from 2 miles east of Fort to 3 miles southwest of Woodard to 4 miles northeast of Fern, moving east at 35 miles per hour. Hazard, 60 miles per hour wind gusts. This is a radar-indicated threat. Impact, expect damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations in or near the path include Huntsville, St. Paul, Cass, St. Paul, Kingston, Forum, Aurora, Whitehall Springs State Park, Pettigrew, Jackson, Leader, Marble, Rudd, Georgetown, Dryford, Bidville, Alabama, Crosses, Corums, Lock. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. The following is a summary of watches, warnings, and advisories in effect. The Fayetteville area, including much of the Arkansas Ozarks and adjacent counties of northeast Oklahoma, a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued until 9:30 a.m. Central Daylight Time for the following county: Sebastian, Arkansas. A severe thunderstorm warning has been issued until 9:15 a.m. Central Daylight Time for the following counties in Arkansas: Benton, Crawford, and
Arkansas.
a severe thunderstorm
Arkansas! I saw you! Ah! Someone named that state. Fake fun fact. Fake fun fact. Did you know I eat chicken wings?
10.25.1.132.1.
I'm scared already. I'm scared already. Can you please go back to the radar? I'm getting scared. Oh my gosh, the radar glitched. What? Is there anything going on? Let's see. Oh, there's some rain in Illinois. There's 2 warnings, and there's one that's about to expire near Crawford, Carroll, Franklin, Madison, Washington. Yeah, if you're gonna have to wait 4 minutes, that storm can be pretty strong. That's gonna be for Arkansas, so we're about to have 1 storm for Oklahoma, and it's probably gonna be canceled soon. Yep, sure.
Was falling with a temperature of 63. In McAllister, light rain was falling with a temperature of 65. In Springfield, a thunderstorm was reported with a temperature of 56. At Johnson, a thunderstorm was reported with a temperature of 64. And in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, it was partly sunny with a temperature of 75. Once again, in western Arkansas, temperatures were between 60 and 63 degrees. In Fayetteville, a thunderstorm was reported. In Fort Smith, it was cloudy. The National Weather Service has issued Tornado Watch number 138 in effect until 11 a.m. Central Daylight Time for parts of the listening area. The Tornado Watch means conditions are favorable for severe weather, including tornadoes, in and close to the watch area. Persons in these areas should be alert for threatening weather conditions and listen for later statements and possible warnings. The severe thunderstorm warning for Madison, northern Franklin, south central Carroll, and northeastern Crawford counties will expire at 9:45 a.m. Central Daylight Time. The storms which prompted the warnings have weakened below severe limits and no longer pose an
Oh wait, yeah, there is a threat that did just happen.
therefore, the warning will
It's expired. It just expired whatsoever. It's for Arkansas, and it just got canceled. So now we only have 1 warning in effect for LaFleur and Oklahoma. Yeah, guys, that should be a wrap. There's only 1 warning left, so we'll see you around 7 o'clock for the severe weather stream and NFL draft 2nd round, where the Buffalo Bills have their 1st round pick. And as we always do, peace out.